Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims info/thoughts video. So we got some more talk about seasons, but a bit about the console version of The Sims 4 as well. It feels like it's been a while since I've talked about that. But yeah, so let's get right into this. Unfortunately, no reaction video for me regarding EA Play because there was nothing mentioned about The Sims during the live conference. So here's some footage of Mimiko inspecting the camera. Yeah, really, it's too bad. Like, I wasn't fully expecting a season's trailer, at least not a new one, since we just got one a few days ago, but at least like some kind of surprise update or something. But nope, absolutely nothing. But not to worry, thanks to Twitter, we still got some more information anyways. So Simguru George gave more details on how the trick-or-treating works in Seasons. So kids stop by your house. If you have the candy bowl from Spooky Stuff, they can take candy from there. If you don't have Spooky Stuff, they knock on your door, and you have to trick-or-treat them. So it's pretty cool that they managed to use the candy bowl from Spooky Stuff, because I hardly ever use that, so not only is that going to be used at parties now, but also for trick-or-treating. That's really interesting, especially since, yeah, there's a chance that Sims can get tricked by taking a candy from the bowl, because there's like that hand that can come out. So, yeah, that should be pretty funny. Simguru Houts confirmed that weather and seasons do not affect Sixam or Sylvan Glades. And yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Those two places kind of like defy the normal laws of realism because Sylvan Glade is that hidden lot in Willow Creek where you have to like go through a tree, and then there's like all these little fairy sprites flying around, and Sixam is the alien planet from Get to Work, so doesn't need to necessarily follow the same rules either. I would assume weather wouldn't affect the abandoned mine either, since that's inside. And, well, the only hidden lot that I can think of that I'd want to see weather take place in is the Hermit Shack in Granite Falls, because that would be a little bit weird if it was winter in the rest of Granite Falls and then you find that place and then it's just summer all the time. That'd be rather odd. Senior Grant confirmed that how gift giving works is that it's based on items in your Sim's inventory. So I don't know if there's any more limits besides that, because I know like with the gift giving mod by Little Miss Sam, there's only certain things in your Sim's inventory that you can gift. But hopefully this will be better. I'm just assuming for the time being that if it's in your Sim's inventory, you can gift it to another Sim. He also showed one thing that can happen with gift giving, and that there's this thing here. It says, there was literally nothing in the present other than sadness and lies. So that's kind of cute. I guess you can just gift an empty box if you're really in an evil mood. Grant also posted this sim that he made at EA Play that he calls Beezus. Yeah. So there's your look at the beekeeping outfit that's coming with this expansion pack. Sim Club also shared a couple of screenshots from EA Play, and what you're seeing here is when you load up an old save, and you get to choose which season to start in. And even though this is not a screenshot like directly captured from the game, I can already tell that I really like these seasonal plumb bobs. It must have been really fun designing those. Sim Club also provided this screenshot of the UI while in-game, and oh, I wish their finger wasn't covering some of it, but yeah, you can see that it's currently the first day of spring, and then you can see like all 4 seasons in there. And then there's also a section saying current weather, where it's like partly cloudy and I think cold from what I can tell. And it looks like it's also like saying for today, that's partially covered. And then I think it's just giving a forecast for what the rest of the day is supposed to be like, which it looks like it still says partly cloudy. And in the bottom right, you can see that it says, like visually, that it's partly cloudy, and there's a thermometer beside it saying the temperature. And yeah, I think that's what you just see when you don't have the rest of that weather forecast maximized. By the way, with temperatures, Simguru Grant did confirm that we're not getting the exact degrees. We're getting approximate this time. His reasoning for that is that it's not fun to make us worry about the exact temperatures, like 71 versus 73, and do they use Celsius or Fahrenheit? They wanted to focus on the gameplay and their effects. Initially, I was annoyed about this, but the more I thought about it, I was like, well, I don't need it to tell me that it's like exactly 24 degrees Celsius. At like a basic level, we really just need to know that it's like hot or very hot or just kind of like in the middle or cold or really cold. So yeah, in a way, I can almost compare it to racing games, especially if you're playing like Mario Kart or something. It's not like you need to know the exact speed you're going. Yeah, with some more realistic racers, sure, it makes sense, but most racing games that at least I play, no, you don't need like an exact speedometer. So yeah, I think that kind of makes sense with seasons as well. It'd be a nice thing to have, but it's not something that I absolutely need. We also got a couple of interesting pictures from Mira's Snapchat, and they're related to scouting. So they have a picture of a Girl Scout there in front of what I think is a new place to just display all your badges. That or it's a new painting easel, but I think it's the former. And we have a look at the badges that we can earn. So there's arts and crafts, civic responsibility, give back, good deeds, keep fit, outdoor adventurer. Yeah, that's probably going to be the first one that I'm going to get. Scholarly aptitude, social ability, and young scientist. We also have one piece of additional info in regards to scouting thanks to someone who did go to EA Play who's not a game changer. And they say that they didn't get to play with scouting as there was only a toddler in the household that they played, but there are bronze, silver, and gold unlockable trophies in Build By for scouting in the shape of a geometric flame. So even though there aren't really too many badges, it looks like there's going to be those 3 levels for all of them, so still plenty to do. I guess it's kind of like an achievement system in a way, but a little bit more engaging than the achievement system that we have right now. BB Team North also mentions that there's worshipped object, or something along the lines of that, as one of the traditions, so it'd be interesting to see how that works. And with the thermostat, it's like one of the Nest thermostats, and the options in the winter were heat, and the levels told you that it would cost more to be on high. We also have a bit of talk about the ice rinks, because they are an object, but also more than that, and most places in the existing worlds have a spot where these ice rinks appear in. And according to BB Team North, they can actually appear as part of the public space, not just on the existing lot, so that should be interesting, especially since the ice rinks look fairly large, and I did use some cheats and mods to place a few things in the public spaces like basketball hoops and the interactive flocks of seagulls and pigeons, so hopefully I don't have birds flying through skating rinks. That would be awkward. I'll have to delete those, but yeah, hopefully I won't have to do too much. We also got a nice little description of weather being gradual. So we got here, it was winter and snowing outside. You used the weather machine to make a thunderstorm, and the snow got slow, and the storm started with light rain and picked up, and the snowman started to melt. It was really beautiful. Unfortunately, BB Team North did not see what the new foods are, but did see new harvestables, and from the sounds of it, yeah, it does seem like the gardening career is semi-active, because they say that they were asked to order seeds to get started on their whim, but it was some very basic seeds and didn't really get too deep into what was new. With the traditions, we can pick up to 5 for each holiday, and there's at least 25 of them, so yeah, that does seem like a pretty good amount. And it turns out that, according to a screenshot that a simmer by the name of Missy sent to Sims VIP, that there's actually preferences that Sims can have towards traditions. For example, this teenager ignores the tradition of the grand meal. And from what I see here, it looks like this means that the teen isn't supposed to make the grand meal, not that they don't come and eat it, because, yeah, that'd be weird if it was the latter. We also have a bunch of pictures of different things from a simmer who goes by Giulita or Fiona. I'm not sure how to say it properly, but yeah, you can see that there's the categories for hot and cold, so it is just like the other outfit categories. And now we're looking at some samples of new Creative Sim items, and oh my gosh, like, yes, this all looks so good. I love it. Especially this outfit right here. I already gushed about that a little bit on Twitter. That dress, I think, came with the base game. It looks familiar. But this outfit right here reminds me of Katy Perry's Roar music video. Really nice. And that outfit I remember seeing from the Millie Bobby Brown clip. And yeah, it looks pretty cute as well. And there you can see all of the options that we have with the weather controller. So you can not only just change like whether it's raining or snowing or whatever, but you can also change the temperature to have it be hot or cold. And okay, I'm about to play the very short YouTube clip that she got as well. And I mean, it's not like a whole lot, but you can see that it's fall and you just change the weather from it being sunny to rainy. So that's pretty interesting. You can even see a child walk across the street, and I think they were holding an umbrella as well. And now we're going further down. You can see different interactions with the scarecrow, including questioning its ability to actually scare crows. That's funny. I feel like that's an interaction I would put in if I was working on The Sims 4. And there you can see a little bit of how the flower arranging station works. So apparently we can just craft bouquets out of what we have in our inventory, although she wasn't like 100% sure. And it seems like different combinations of flowers can lead to different bouquet names, like one of the ones that she has there is called Summer's Morning. And as we scroll a little bit further down, we can see that there is a new gardening category added to activities and skills. And it's interesting, I haven't really thought about it too much, but yes, this is something that I really needed, especially since a lot of my Sims do garden, so yes, a very welcome addition for sure. And there you can see some of the different interactions for when snow is on the ground, like building snow pals, and you can shove snow at, and I'm not sure what the difference between that and snowball fighting is. Is it just like using your shovel to throw snow at a sim or something? I have no idea. And you can even name the snow pals that you make, so that's a pretty cute little touch there. You can also see that, yeah, I was right earlier about the weather UI when it's not maximized. You even see like a little seasonal icon on the left that I didn't notice before. So that's pretty cute. And then there's another example of a calendar, and there's a completely new item category, holiday items. So that's going to come in handy. That's so much better than it all being stuffed under the decorative category. And there's just another fall screenshot right there with a kiddie pool between the trees. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, a lot of stuff there. I just had to do like the screen recording thing because there was a lot to go through. But thank you, Fiona, for doing all of that for us. Like, that was really cool seeing all of those pictures, even if you weren't allowed to like directly capture the game. I have no idea when all of the stuff that the game changers who got invited to EA Play will be able to release all of the stuff that they captured, but I'm assuming it will be sometime like Thursday or Friday because, like, we're so close to the release of Seasons. It's already coming out next week. Can you believe it? So I think for it to even really make much sense, then yeah, the embargo, I'm guessing, is going to be lifting late this week. And now on to consoles, as SimGuru Duke has posted this picture from EA Play, where you can play the console version, and not only is Parenthood and Kids Room stuff on there, which we basically know, like 99% they're coming very soon, but there's also, if you look closely, Laundry Day stuff and Get Together on there. Their icons are grayed out. But what's happened before is that icons have appeared but grayed out. Even if they weren't shown during like the live stream that they were leaked in, they were obviously still in development because they ended up releasing not too far off in the future. So yeah, it looks like we ended up maybe inadvertently getting confirmation on even more packs coming to consoles beyond Kids Room stuff and Parenthood. Still really surprised that Cats and Dogs is not on there, yet Get Together is. What is going on? I don't know. I am glad that Laundry Day stuff appears to be making its way to consoles soon, because especially since that's something that the community voted on, that is something that I think should be a priority to bring to the consoles. Singer Duke also posted this screenshot, and initially I got really excited and thought this was a confirmation that the gallery is coming to the console version soon. He's saying that this is in the next update as well. And he says, not quite, there's no downloading. We have taken some favorite creations from the community and put them into the console build, so only Maxis can add to your library for now. And to further clarify, he also said that this was done so that console players have more options, and it's the first step in a longer journey. Hopefully not a really, really long journey. Like, hopefully by this fall, console players will have the full gallery, but still, at least it is better than just simply not having the gallery at all. At least there are going to be curated creations that go into the console build so that there's way more choices, especially like say if I did have the console version that for people like me who don't really build, then I have more options for lots to place in my worlds. And that wraps up another Sims info/thoughts video. Wow, that was definitely quite a lot of stuff to go through. It's been a while since I've done a longer info/thoughts video, but hopefully you enjoyed it, and feel free to let me know in the comment section below what you think about any of the stuff that I discussed in this video. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!